Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Today we are back with a new lecture of physics, and today we will discuss from first year topic mechanical equilibrium, chapter number 2, vectors. First of all, we have to discuss what is equilibrium and how we can achieve equilibrium or where we can found equilibrium. Equilibrium समझने के लिए हमें ये जानना बहुत ही ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होगा कि एक बॉडी को इक्विलिब्रियम में आने के लिए किस किस चीज़ का ख्याल रखना है या उसको इक्विलिब्रियम में आने के लिए क्या टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस फॉलो करनी पड़ेंगी. सो लेट जस्ट take an example of daily life. Suppose we have a car और उसको equal forces बैक और फ्रंट दोनों से equal forces. फॉर एग्जांपल 5 पर्सन्स उसको बैक साइड से पुश कर रहे हैं और 5 ही पर्सन उसको फ्रंट से पुश कर रहे हैं. मींस 15 न्यूटन फोर्स 15 न्यूटन फोर्स इक्वल फोर्स लगा रहे हैं, तो बॉडी जो है ये जो हमारी कार है वो कहाँ जाएगी? इट विल बी स्टे देयर. So forces are balanced to each other, front and back, they cancel out effect of each other and the body will be stable. So we can say body is in equilibrium because there is no change in its translatory motion or its rotatory motion. As you know, translatory motion is a straight line motion and rotatory motion is circulatory motion, or you can say a fixed path around a circle. So ये definition अगर हम इसकी देखें, so if several forces acting on the body but the body has no change in its translatory or rotatory motion, so we can say it is in equilibrium. Equilibrium के लिए ये conditions हैं. Now we have a second definition, that is according to your viva or any short kind of a definition, a general concept. If the forces are applying on the body but they are balanced to each other, like I give an example of car, the forces are balanced, cancel out to each other and there will be no net result, no net force acting on the body, so body is stable and that is also in equilibrium. Okay, I hope that you are getting my point. Now we have two conditions of equilibrium. Equilibrium के लिए कुछ शर्तें कह सकते हैं आप या उसकी कुछ conditions हैं जो body अगर fulfill करेगी तो that is an equilibrium condition. So first condition is sum of all the forces should be equal to 0. What does it mean? It means a body is stable, its forces are balanced with each other. I give an example, like you are sitting on a chair and your weight is acting downward, but against the weight there is a force which pushes upward, that is tension force. So weight is downward, action force, and as a reaction which is balancing the weight, that is upward force which is called tension, which is provided to the chair. So you are balanced and sitting on the chair properly with a stable position. So this is condition number 1. The body is balanced with all the force acting on the body 0. That is F1, F2, F3. Now here is a question arises in the mind of the student that how the forces sum is equal to 0, because there are a lot of forces. It may be 5, 10, 15, but how it can be 0? So as I told you that there are action and reaction forces. So if some of the action forces are acting downward, there are equal number of forces which are acting upward at the same time. So there will be a cancellation effect according to the mathematics, that plus or minus they are cancel out to each other and we have a net result of 0. We cannot add these forces up to the number of n. N is any arbitrary number in mathematics which is representing the largest value. So we can use a sign in mathematics, that is summation. Summation means it is taking the values from 0 to n. It will add or subtract all the forces which is starting from 0 to n. So it will be equal to 0. Now there will be condition number 2. It is about the torque. As you know, we already discussed torque in this chapter. If you want to prepare that topic also, you can see the lecture, the previous lecture of torque. So the second condition is sum of all the torques should be equal to 0. How many torques are there on a body? There are two types of torque, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise torque is taken as negative, while the anti-clockwise torque is taken as positive. So these are cancelled out with each other and the body will be stable. So that is the same scenario we are discussing in condition number 1. So forces replaced with torques and this summation sign will be equal to 0. These two conditions are very essential for the body to be in equilibrium. Now we will discuss the states according to these conditions. Okay. States of equilibrium, there are three main states of equilibrium. Number one is complete, the second is incomplete, and the last one is zero equilibrium. EQL is the short form of equilibrium. You can understand it. Complete equilibrium means अगर एक बॉडी ये दोनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई कर देती है, यू कैन से कि एक जॉब है, उसके लिए एक बॉडी को या एक किसी भी पर्सन को दो शर्तें पूरी करनी है, तो दैट पर्सन विल गॉट द जॉब. सो यहां पर बॉडी को कंप्लीटली इक्विलिब्रियम में आने के लिए, ताकि वो बिल्कुल स्टेबल हो जाए, तो उसके लिए उसे दोनों की दोनों जो हमने कंडीशंस अभी पढ़ी हैं इनको फुलफिल करना पड़ेगा, सेटिस्फाई करना पड़ेगा. अगर एक बॉडी दोनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करती है, so it will be in complete equilibrium. Like you can see this cone, it is properly placed on the floor and all the forces are balanced to each other, upward, downward. So that's why these forces are zero. It is not rotating, so its anti-clockwise torque is balanced with the clockwise torque. So both the conditions are satisfied. Now the body is in complete equilibrium. But incomplete equilibrium, जिसमें बॉडी को कोई एक शर्त उसने पूरी की है और दूसरी नहीं कर सकी, हाफ 50% उसका काम हुआ है, इट मींस इट इज एन इनकम्प्लीट इक्विलिब्रियम. कोई भी एक शर्त, condition number 1, condition number 2, any of the condition that is satisfying but not satisfying the both condition at the same time, so it will be incomplete. Now the statement should be like this: condition is satisfying, forces sum is equal to 0 but torque sum is not equal to 0. This is incomplete equilibrium. And here is the example: a cone is rotating non-uniformly means it is not rotating properly, it is changing the speed or its motion for the same time. Okay, now the conditions are, look at the cone, it is balancing at that side and rotating. Although it is when it will stop, it will fall down due to the disbalancing of the forces, because the forces are balanced to each other but the torque is there to rotate of the body. Now the torque is producing non-uniformly, so we are not getting the situation like torque is not equal to 0 but forces are equal to 0 because it is rotating and forces are balancing this cone with each other. Now zero equilibrium. Zero equilibrium means both the conditions are not satisfied. Either forces are not equal to 0 and also the torques are not equal to 0. You can imagine the cone again. If the cone is like, imagine this marker is a cone and this is moving like this, it is also moving forward and rotating. You can imagine a football. If we kick a football, तो जब फुटबॉल आगे की तरफ मूव करेगा तो इट रोटेट आल्सो एंड इट मूव फॉरवर्ड. तो इस कंडीशन में दोनों कंडीशंस हमारी सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रही, ना तो फोर्सेस सम 0 हो रहा है ना टॉर्क सम 0 हो रहा है, तो यहां पर ये चीज हमारी आ जाएगी. आगे दो टाइप्स हैं, दो मेन टाइप्स हैं, उनके नाम है स्टैटिक इक्विलिब्रियम एंड डायनामिकली इक्विलिब्रियम. तो स्टैटिक और डायनामिक में जो डिफरेंस होता है, एज यू ऑल नो, स्टैटिक मींस एट रेस्ट पोजीशन एंड डायनामिक मींस एट मोशन और इन मोशन. सो स्टैटिक इक्विलिब्रियम मींस अगर एक बॉडी पर सेवरल फोर्सेस एक्ट कर रही हैं बट वो अपनी स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट को मेंटेन कर सकती है, सो दैट इज द स्टैटिक इक्विलिब्रियम. इफ अ बॉडी सेटिस्फाइज रेस्ट पोजीशन but the several force acting on the body, that is static. Now imagine a book lying on the table, weight is getting downward, tension is getting upward, the forces are opposite to each other, so the book is properly balanced at rest position. That is, we discussed it previously that forces are balanced, so it will be net result is equal to 0. Now dynamic equilibrium, if a body is in motion under the action of several forces but it is in uniform motion. Uniform means it does not change its speed or it cannot change its speed, it is uniformly rotating. like a disc. Imagine a disc in the CD player, it is rotating uniformly. So here it will be a dynamic kind of a motion. और हमारे पास कुछ स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं वो बड़े ही गॉड गिफ्टेड होते हैं, या कुछ लोगों के पास ऐसा टैलेंट होता है कि वो अपनी फिंगर टिप पर किसी भी चीज़ को रोटेट कर सकते हैं, लाइक अ फुटबॉल, लाइक अ बुक. सो इट इज़ आल्सो यूनिफॉर्मली रोटेटिंग, तो वो बैलेंस हो जाती है. सो दैट इज़ द होल सिनेरियो. I hope this is a bit kind of a easy topic you guys have. So I hope there will be no more questions. If you have any queries, any questions, you can ask in the groups, and I will share some of the SLO based questions and some MCQs, and also some of the you can say conceptual questions, numericals related to that topic. See you next time. Hope you like it. Thank you so much.